Hey, DOT community, this is Alon coming at you with a 13th Labor live stream. It's not as exciting of an event as I was hoping it would be with this Titan. Of course, we have some information about exactly what this Titan is all about, not just based on the skills that we've seen, but also we have some video content currently out there as well. I'm not going to be doing any content really for this Titan unless we see some changes made and the Titan is re-released tomorrow. As of currently right now, there is a serious issue with the way the Titan is supposed to attack, because these what's it called? That's the type of troop they are, but the bulls aren't doing what they're supposed to do when it comes down to being able to put any damage out. It just seems like a defensive Titan being used for attack. Very strange, very weird. Probably talk about it a bit more here on the stream. But of course, one of the other big things, another reason I'm streaming today, is the simple fact that we have something very exciting, something very awesome, that of course many players have been waiting for. Something that comes around probably almost twice a year now at this point, because it seems like with major Titan releases, we have new 5-star relics to come out periodically. And now we are seeing another set, of course, right here. The new set. So, of course, the immortal game has started with our chess pieces. So, if you watched my live stream from the other night, which was really cool, we got to test some of stuff out. I know there's going to be a lot more players getting a hold of these 5 stars here in the next, possibly over this weekend, or you already have pulled one. Of course, if you have, make sure you shout it out here in the chat. If you're re-watching this live stream after the fact and you have pulled one of the new 5 stars, or maybe more than one, who knows, depending on exactly what kind of player you are, please put it in the comments and who you're putting them on. It'd be pretty awesome. So be proud, because you're spending your DGs. You're spending something that you've saved up from some players, possibly 3 to 6 months, So, and others, maybe even longer. So, please shout it out. Let everyone know if you did. Otherwise, you could be, such as myself, still very hesitant, because I'm riding high at almost 12K, and thinking, I don't know, it'd be nice if I could just know exactly what's right around the corner, because right now, currently, we exactly don't. So, we only have a few more events on the current calendar, the Solo War and next weekend's event, and we don't know much past that. I'll be in the chat momentarily. I might just have to keep on messing around with my third device. I should be in just a second, but we got House and Vintage here in the chat already. How we doing, gentlemen?
Good. How are you doing with all the flooding?
Getting to work this morning was a little interesting. Certain areas were still pretty flooded out, but I still went into work today. So
Good. At least you didn't have any of that near you.
Oh, I did. Oh, it was right down the road. Was
it?
Oh, yeah. I mean, the fields around the what's it called? There's a couple protected farms that are in between the residential homes that I'm in and the main road, and of course, any kind of big open areas like that are just basically pouring out and like creating small rivers all over the place. So, yeah.
Yeah, because I saw a couple parts in your city, that in Philadelphia and all that, were just flooded.
Yeah, low areas, and also when it comes down to Philadelphia, just remember, Philadelphia is right on the waterfront. So anytime that anything major like that rises, they're gonna have a hard time trying to get rid of all that water out of the city. What's up, Christian Woods, Trent Hoff, Above Below, B Hulk, Churro, Headbanger, Corey. Corey, you're saying the new DG relics don't seem quite as good as the past round of relics like the Dragonfly, Hornet, etc. Well, we've seen this before, of course. Sometimes right off the bat, it's not going to be like that. The previous 5 stars are still going to be more appealing. It just depends on the Titans as they come out here in the near future. That will judge really how they stack up, because as we've seen in the past rollouts, I'll just go through that real quick in the beginning, because we can do that pretty easily with what we've seen in the past. Oh, and it is nice that the bugs are still individual at 7K. So anyway, in the past with the the first generation were always liked. The Norse were always liked, but hesitant on the Norse because when they first came out, because there wasn't as many Titans that really were, perfect for them right off the bat. But of course, they became quite popular soon after. But then the golden relics that weren't popular right off the bat either. People were like, Norse, Norse, Norse. And then still, even after the golden relics were out for a while, they still were not all of them were preferred over the Norse relics. Amber relics really weren't preferred over the golden or the Norse or the first gens at all. And it just seems like the Amber relics are still in a bit of a not major meta 5-star, like if you don't have the newest best 5-star, then you can rely on this one to be your next choice. Ambers never fall into that second choice category. That it usually falls either into the Norse or the first gens as being second choices to either the bug relics, which were the top, and now the chess pieces, which are still considered to be the top when it comes down to how much the stats are giving you percentage-wise. Now, I'm not going to say that all the skills on all of these are superiorly better than the previous ones, because Dragonfly's Pursuit in comparison to the Bishop, I don't know. I mean, I would still say that some players may prefer the Dragonfly over the Bishop. And if you have the Dragonfly, there's no need to get the Bishop, because it's not as big of a step up as you would want it to be. And that's why saying that, the jump between 7,000 and 9,000 DGs isn't really worth that extra, little bit of, that 2,000 DGs. And if you already have spent the 7K on, say, a Dragonfly, is it really worth you putting a whole 9K down for a Bishop? It depends on the kind of player and how much you're working with, and how much you really want to, invest into Rangers, as well as the fact that there are plenty of other 5-stars, such as the King, the Rook, the Queen, that are all standouts currently right now, in my opinion, just because of the certain Titans that they can be associated with, such as Kronos, Oceanus, and Lycaon. What's up, Arash? So, what am I going to do? I know that's probably going to be a question that many will ask. I am going to be waiting. They're like, no, Salon, you got 12K. You can do it right now. But which one would I want to do? Well, being the fact that I have a P7 Kronos, I mean, the Radiant Queen would be my choice, because otherwise, if I went with the Righteous King, which of course my Lycaon is not P7 or anywhere close to that, which it could happen, but I would have to get a little bit more prestige food to make it work. But the Stalwart Rook with Oceanus I think is only P1, because I knew I was going to take Kronos to P7, so I didn't heavily invest in Oceanus, but I can if I got the Rook. If I got the Rook, there would be no reason. I'd have to definitely put all in on Oceanus if I did something like that. So, just kind of wondering what's right around the corner. Is it going to be something super, super crazy with a new meta? Because I feel like this Titan right now is in the middle. This is as many will say, a filler event or a relic event. And especially with Vintage calling it on last night's stream that this Titan was going to come out broken as hell, as Vintage would say. So, yeah, I would, I don't know. It's one of those hard calls, at least for me right now, just because I would really like to see what the calendar is going to be for the next, I don't know, 4 to 6 weeks. It would be nice, because then I can make a little bit more of a better call on, oh, hey, if I do want to make that kind of major commitment to 9K DGs. Because I Archmage staff I pulled like day one. But that's because I just knew I was getting a guaranteed, and the sorcerers were, bee's knees. So, but right now, these are a lot of different separate commitments. Not just saying, oh, Archmage staff just works on all the sorcerers. Well, that's great, But in these cases of which one to really go with and what's coming right around the corner, it's a bit of a tough call for me. But because I would hate to put down 9K DGs, get the one for Kronos, and then here in like 2 or 3 weeks, we got something like Crazy Earth that comes out, and I'm like, oh, well, that's great. Oh, and they're different class. Oh, I wish I would have went that direction. But we'll see. Had to get all that out there. New DG Titans, and we'll be rolling out. See, that's the thing, Corey Truelove. Could be we could be finding out about that very soon, because I don't know what's coming after next weekend. Yes, that's true, Headbanger. Also depends on if you prestige all your Titans to P10. If not, these relics won't be at the maximum value. Correct, because you won't get the full value out of the prestige. This is also very true. I do want to mention the opposite of that spectrum, though, is it does help out newer players that don't have, huge, massive amounts of prestige food, and they're just prestiging maybe for the first time, and they're, if they get a 5-star like this, it could be a situation where they get a benefit from all those Titans that they might only have a few prestige levels in, just because they're only getting into it. At the same time, too, though, if you are that kind of lower player, you probably don't have a lot of 5 stars. So maybe spending some of your DGs on some of the, especially 2K altar, is not a bad choice, especially if you don't have any 5 stars, or maybe 1 or 2.
We have many 5 stars.
Well, I know, Phoenix. I know.
Don't disparage the lower level players like that.
Well, it just depends. You never know, because sometimes some of the lower level players, if you can't prestige yet, or certain 5-star relics in like Finish Plus events are well out of the spectrum of being able to be obtained. Sometimes you spending 2K DGs isn't a bad choice. All right. So anyway, where am I gonna roll in this event? I would hate to say it, but when it comes down to availability this weekend and everything, well, 4,500 should be everybody's goal. Come on, Epic token at 4,500. Don't miss out on that. A lot of the other events, and I mention this on my live streams all the time, you will always see Epic tokens trending around the 7 to like 11,000 range in there. 4,500 is very reasonable, especially since it's right after a 4,000 token. So the extra 500 for that Epic is great. Why? Altar of Abundance. Always, always don't miss your opportunities for Altar of Abundance, because you might get that 4-star Titan or Relic that you really want. Or you might just get, more prestige food. That's all, it's just as good. But definitely spend it during those times, because you never know what you'll pull. Let's see. Oh, something else I definitely noticed, which was kind of nuts about this event, is the fact that there is a 4-star at 12K, and another 4-star at 14.5, which is very small margin. And then the actual Titan is at 22, which is where normally that's the normal new release 4-star Titan would be. But yeah, just it seems a bit more. And then of course, yeah, there's another epic at 11. So it just seems like they did put a little bit more 4-star prestige food or if you need those Titans for Pantheon, or 2 epic tokens too. So not bad in that aspect, because usually it's a little bit different. But this the buckle isn't super exciting. I don't know. But the Hydra's wing, this is nice. Not a bad relic at all. So if you're definitely doing the event all the way through and picking up that, and Solomancer's Energy, always a good relic. Olympia's relic, if you're not using Achilles, it's kind of not as great. So Titan and true physical damage, and then the all true physical damage. It's nice to see both of those skills together. So it's a lot of physical damage for the troops. But if you're not also getting that base and health and damage, it's pretty much just an Achilles have to.
Junk relic.
What's up?
I said, you can say a Zalon. It's a junk relic, dude.
Yeah, well, I mean, some players might not have relics to put out that much physical damage for troops. But that's only if you're, so I wouldn't consider it total junk. But with that synergy, I know you're not a big Achilles fan, so you're missing out. You're missing out heavily. If that was something like some of the relics that we have been seeing, though, if it just said for physical Titans for the synergy, they got 50% base human troop health and damage, that'd be insane. So, but no.
Benj is a little upset. P10 is hurt.
Oh. I'm sure.
So we all saw Aventador's videos.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was going to show that. I was going to show off one of Aventador's videos right now.
So for us that didn't see them.
All right. Well, I'm going to show one right now. So just relax. You'll see it right now. 3 minutes. Oh, I love that. I love that. Ooh, it's actually playing out loud.
Here's the question to the chat. Can anyone tell if the Nasus Bulls are doing what they're supposed to do? They're supposed to do a lot of damage, and they're supposed to debuff the troops that are in their aura. I don't think any of it's working.
Nope.
They look like they're grazing.
Well, say it, Vintage. What is it? What's happening to this Titan in this event?
Broken. And it's just yet another scenario where if they had more play testers, more SPP accounts, we can finish this stuff prior to them embarrassing themselves yet again.
You didn't say it right. It's broken as all hell.
That's right. Pisces is doing the event. P4 versus P10 Minerva.
Now, I'm not saying I did a forensic analysis of this video, but does it feel like the Nasus Bulls have any impact whatsoever on these Goliaths?
It just seems like it's defensive, to be honest. It seems like it's a time waster. But on offense. So who wants a time-wasting offense? Yeah, I don't get, What's up, Chuck?
Yeah, but as the Bulls are supposedly debuff all these Goliaths, that should mean that the Goliaths are going to lose their health in an accelerated fashion. They barely even scratch the paint. They don't even nick up the Goliath's clubs. Watch how comically bad this is.
Sorry, I had to improve the resolution real quick so you can see.
Well, you're not seeing anything. It doesn't matter. Yeah, and the first video I put, that Aventador put out, I put, this is, a relic event.
So this is Aventador's most recent video. There was multiple released today, but if you didn't get to see this, it's important that you do. Thank you, Aventador. You see his little icon in the bottom right.
Yeah. Basically, all the videos are the same. You can't beat anything with this Titan.
Henceforth, another reason why I'm not doing anything about this tonight.
Now, that being said, not every Titan should be the crazy, ludicrous meta breaker.
But should they do something? They should do something.
For the folks that want to take the week off, here you go. Perfect week to skip.
4,500.
But look at this. He hasn't killed a single troop, right?
I don't think so. Hasn't been too successful.
One's almost got half its health,
What's up, BMT?
You know what he should do? He should go for the archers just so he kills something.
Yeah, he just retreats. So anyway,
everyone's looking forward to this.
I could have had Aventador in the small screen. We could have picture in picture. Sorry about that.
Yeah, that's bad.
We could just put House's stream picture in picture.
That's bad.
That's bad too. All right. Yeah, Headbanger says saw the Hyperion one, no damage to the normal Grands even. Yeah. So, something might happen. You might see some sort of disclaimer in the blog tomorrow that says, well, after review, after we were told we were going to mess it up ahead of time, and we did. This is what we're going to change. Alright, so what have I been going in with? I've been going in with new C-Bus and the Hornet. He's been alright.
C-Bus, being a defensive Titan, is better on offense than Heracles.
You know why? Here, watch this. And he's low level too, so I did throw a couple 4-star, 3-star. I am going to throw my old 36 C-Bus into him, but I'm assuming there's going to be a fusion event Monday. Does everybody else get the feeling that's happening Monday too, or no?
Who knows? They don't put it on anything in the blog anymore.
They don't put things on Monday on the blog anymore, which sucks. It's the early part of the stream, so we got to make sure we say that.
Sweet, I can level up my Hercules.
So I go in with Cerberus, and I just go in with all range. You're like, what? Now, yeah, when I unlock another relic slot or actually get done with the rest of these 2-star XP relics, but I'll throw in a couple like an archer range damage or something like that. You'll see a troop damage relic with archer skills on it or something, and I'll tell you, he does great because nothing gets through your brick wall. Do you have to pay attention? Yeah. So it's not a sit back, relax. You do have to throw out the troops every battle, so it does take you back to the Omega days. So all those Titans that, of course, had Omega troops that you always have to throw out no matter what. It's not just easy street with your troops get called. Whoops. Move that. But yeah, you do have to put these guys out. Although the nice thing is, the defensive buffs also apply to your ranged troops, and they don't really get beat up that much either.
Yeah, I think C-Bus is a decent Titan.
Well, yeah, the nice thing is I definitely want to level him up, and especially with... a lot of people will be like, Zalon, you still have physical prestige? Yeah, I do. So, I don't know. I'm going to put C-Bus up to at least 4 or 7. We'll see what happens. I like him.
Yeah, he'll be a nice island defender for you.
Yeah. And I'm just on the fence on what I want to do about Oceanus. I can P7 Oceanus or P10 Oceanus, or I can P10 Chronos instead. I have a whole bunch of different options, but...
Hang on. Do not P7 your Oceanus. You either P4 it or you P10 it.
All right, well, if that's the case, then... Well, the only reason I would go to P10 on Oceanus is if I went with the Rook. So...
Yeah, that would be a real nice garrison defender.
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm kind of back and forth on really where I want to put my 9K DGs, because if anything, it would just be that. Obviously, I'll only have about 3K remaining, and I don't really know, what's around the corner, so I'm so hesitant. I'm so hesitant because, if anything, if it was something that I could jump on that would be super, super amazing, I don't know. I don't want to miss out. The FOMO. It's bad.
Well, in the way they're skilling Titans, the thing about the Rook, I think going forward, it's always going to cap all resists with one relic.
Right?
It's pretty bonkers.
Yeah, it does. And that's why during the tests the other day, you saw all those different other relics that I was putting on, because it was just like, oh, well, I can put all these other relics on, and it'll actually add a whole bunch of extra troops. So have fun with that,
Yeah. You could just go maximum nuisance if you got the Rook on Oceanus. Put the Mark of the Elephant on, put the Staff of Ice on, and just basically not even let the attacker play the game.
Yeah. Oh, what's up, Imperial Ramblings? What's going on, Bo?
Obi-Zod sighting.
Oh, yeah, I know, right? Must be a skeleton crew of devs resentfully left working this game at Natural Motion. I don't know. You're going to send us a postcard for my holiday from this week? All right, Headbanger, post it in my Discord when it does happen. Obi-Zod. Thank you for joining. Maybe we'll start a segment every weekly stream that I do for like an event specifically. We'll do things the developers did right and wrong this week. We can have which how much did they do this week? We're like 6 things right, 2 things wrong, or opposite 2 and 6. You could do that every week. Weigh it out. Was it a good week for the developers? Give them their report card. Let them know how they did. This week it would be a this week vintage. The grade is you're like grade F.
Incomplete. Yeah. No, the grade is incomplete.
Incomplete. This is true.
Yeah, they didn't give you the feature Titan. Come on. And also, like I said, I believe that the Titan is not functioning properly. I'm expecting tomorrow to see a blog post. Oh, the Nasus Bulls, there was a problem and whatever.
Thank you to the community for showing us that we're incompetent.
What don't you think is functioning properly?
The Nasus Bulls aren't doing any damage. When you look at the Hyperion Colossus and how devastating they are, I thought the Nasus Bulls were supposed to be in that same realm.
See, the Infernal Colossus have 3 times the Archer damage, or the Ranger Titan damage. The Colossal Bulls have 80% of a regular Minotaur's damage. It's the same thing for the damage, 80%. It's both. If you relook at the blog, it says 80% of the damage and the health, I think.
Okay.
Thank you, Chakazulu.
Well, they clearly need to change that. Because with what we're seeing on the screen, it looks awful.
This is overall damage, 3,890 melee damage, 80% of Minotaur. And Minotaur itself wasn't really that great without, his skills buffing him.
That's right.
And for the most part, you never really used Minotaur as an attacking. It was always the troops that cared. So basically, you don't really expect this guy to be doing a whole lot of damage. You mostly just want them to die to get the debuffs.
Yeah, and what's weird is on the blog, I still can't get over the Infernal Colossus. Is that what they're called? The Colossus on Hyperion? Mm-hmm. Anyway,
yeah.
It said their damage was 1,000.
So, I'm going to have to ask this question periodically because it's part of what this stream is all about. Besides about talking about what's going on with this event specifically, today we did have the opportunity to, if you wanted to, pull new 5-star relics. So if you did pull any, I haven't seen anybody in the chat say specifically that they... Oh, Christian Wood says I pulled a Ranger. I did see that.
What is he equipping it to? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, Christian Woods.
What was the...
yeah, Christian Woods said
B-Hulk.
yeah.
Is it Everdur? Is that...
He says he tried it on Nephilinus and Everdur so far. Maybe we get a reskilled Zeus. Interesting. What's up, Halo?
All on the reskilled Zeus.
Sorry, I missed that earlier. But yeah, anybody else, though, that might have also pulled a new fight. Anybody? Vintage, did you pull a new one?
I did.
You did?
Uh-huh.
Oh, why didn't you share it with one of your posts? Did you?
Oh, no, because if you want to find out what I did, you got to, come and play some war with us.
Oh, I do?
Yep.
Oh, what?
You got to hit my garrison next week.
I have to hit your garrison next week to find out.
I'm thinking he pulled the Paladin.
Pulled the Paladin. You're in the same alliance. You should know.
I haven't been around.
I haven't put it out yet. I'm leveling the relic I pulled.
Yeah, he pulled the Paladin. I can guarantee it.
Paladin's nice.
But can House explain why I would pull the Paladin?
Yeah, why, House? Explain your answer. Explain your answer.
Why? Well, because we're in war. Number one, we're in war an awful lot. So I figure if it takes 6 minutes on his garrison, that's more positive VP he can push.
Wait, that means he's taking his super sweet Minerva off, though.
Yeah, but Minerva on land, yeah.
Yeah.
Minerva's a 4-minute raid, though.
You get all 6 minutes. You know how much VP he can get in 6 minutes?
And that's why I was looking at the Rook for Oceanus, too.
Mm-hmm, I know. That's why last night's stream was all about those four lands, because those are going to be the two big defenders when it comes down to those new relics.
If they fix Kronos to where you can't do that stupid whatever it is, I don't think it gets beat.
So, House, we'll have a quick war conversation once we turn off the live stream. I'll tell you what I did and why, because you should be very interested in what I have to say.
Ooh. The suspense. Can you handle it, House? House is like, can you just end the stream?
No.
House is like, all right,
No,
stream over.
yeah.
If I was streaming right now, I'd just close it right down.
I take advice from all of them. That's the way you learn to. I mean,
It is. There's nothing wrong with that.
Ears open.
Mm-hmm. Never trust House with a secret. Is that right, Extinction?
I didn't know it was a secret, but I didn't know what he pulled. He didn't tell me what he pulled. I'm guessing.
Squirm a little bit, House. It's funny. All right. What's up, Austin Burn? Thanks for joining. We're sure.
I just
I'm very tempted to pull the champion one though, because
I know
those corrupted horde on Lycaon could be very interesting.
they were so much fun to play around with. I'll be honest. They did create some Congo lines, but they were fun. They're super.
I need some other maniac to pull it and then show us videos of them like dumpstering Minerva in 3 minutes and stuff like that.
I was tempted to pull it last night or today.
Well, I want to know. The one thing I didn't check in Aventador's videos. Did anybody see how many DGs he has? Curious.
Yeah,
I'm curious to see, because obviously there's so many different choices for attack. Like, what would he go with? Do you think it would just be the no matter what, the champion relic?
Yeah, I'm not sure we have a ranger right now on attack that justifies it.
Well, yeah, currently.
But it depends where you're warring. I mean, Everdur probably completely face rolls, anything, middle of Masters and below. But, if you're in a Legend League server, your Everdur is not beating the Minervas.
Yeah, he has 13,000. Oh, wait, no? What was that?
ETI says, what a tease. I guess Rook. Right? What a tease.
Yeah, I did not buy the champion relic. If I was buying an offensive relic, that's the one I would get.
Mm-hmm.
So I did get a defensive relic.
Mm-hmm.
He's got 13,000, Zorn.
He's got 13,000. Well, that's okay. So that means, chances are high. I don't know, unless he's thinking about saving for possible DG Titans if they are coming. We'll know if all of a sudden we find out the upcoming few events include like Nyx. It's like, oh wait, guess they're not DG. What's going on, Val? Thank you for joining. Corey's still hoping for you there, Vintage, on getting a test account. We all are.
So, that would be nice.
It would be. So Vintage could find. So Vintage could find out on his own how bad these bulls are.
They're just afraid of getting the email. This is broken as hell.
Right.
No, I do one of my usual videos where I break down the video and stop motion, draw on it, and show them why something's not working and so forth. I'd make their life easy, honestly, rather than having to interpret what a collection of people are just saying on a stream.
Mm-hmm.
But last night's a perfect example of why you need more SPP accounts, because I could have basically set up the same stuff as Zalan with the new 5 stars, mm-hmm. and then he could have been attacking my stuff. I could have been attacking his stuff. We could have been putting out videos. It's content, man. Mm-hmm. The community wants freaking content.
And you know what? What's the great truth about it is that live stream from last night has over 2,000 views. I'm not trying to
Yeah,
brag. I don't talk about that kind of stuff on a regular basis, but does that not prove that the community wants to see? So, not a lot of my live streams get that many views that quickly. Let's just put it that way. And I don't mind doing any of this content, so it's not a big issue. Because some stuff I do does not get that kind of viewership, and it's one way or the other. For me, at least. Because I'll still show my Altar of Abundance pulls, whether it gets 500 views or it gets 2,000, doesn't matter. But soon, like I told everybody too, though, as soon as I got those new 5 stars on my account, we'd be taking a look at them. I just wish we could have done it with Hercules.
Yeah,
that would have been nice.
It was very helpful last night. I mean, the Rook is as good as I thought it was. The Paladin Relic is as good as I thought it was. And, it's just what we haven't seen yet is how do the attack relics stack up against the new defensive relics. And that's why you need a second SPP to hit. Because, from what we saw last night, everybody's going, oh my gosh, the Prancing Knight is the greatest thing ever. I got to get that.
Right.
Well, say you get it, you level it, and you go into war next week, and other people have the new 5-star defensive relics, and now you can't crack anything. Did you throw away 9,000 divine gems?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm still hesitant on exactly what I want to do. Thank you, Sarius. Thank you. That was very kind of you for the donation.
I'm very interested in the champion relic, obviously, because I use Like Hand like crazy. Okay, but if it can't crack the Oceanus with the Rook, then I don't want it. If it isn't going to help me shorten times against other Chronos, then I don't want it. Yeah. I want it to have a purpose.
Exactly. Now, there will be people that are going to be noticing that as much of the difference that it's making right now in the very beginning, as more and more people have the opportunity to pull 5-star relics and obtain 9K DGs, and, your new attack relic, guess what, isn't so hot against defenses that have the new 5-star Paladin or 5-star Guardian relic. So you still will be noticing a difference when going up against them with your new attacking relic.
Yeah, and just like, there's a ton of Hell enthusiasts out there. Hell's awesome.
Yeah.
But does the new Berserker mean Hell can beat Chronos with the new Paladin relic? That's a matchup we got to see. You got to see it.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
I think you pull a relic too, what prestige you are on that Titan, because a lot of these, they're all prestige based, correct?
Yeah, that was one thing brought up in the chat earlier, which is a very, very valid point, is if you're not prestiging many of these Titans that at all, defensive or offensive, past 7, are you really truly getting the most benefit out of those that extra synergy skill that drops on these new 5 stars?
$9K, that's a big number.
It is.
Because I figure, I couldn't. I think my Chronos is P4, but I couldn't get it to 10. I don't have the food for it.
So House, what is your game plan then? Because Vintage pulled 1, and he's not telling us, but he said it's defensive. So if there's a choice between 2, but House, you didn't pull any?
No, I'm at 17K almost. I think I'm waiting.
What, to either pull 2 or pull something else?
Either that. I want to see if they have Divine Titans. I really do.
Well, by that time, you could probably pull 2 then.
By that time, I could pull 2, and if I have to pull 2, I'd probably go 1 offense, 1 defense.
And that
I'd
would
probably pull the champ.
That would be
pull the champion one.
because what if we pull out new DG Titans and they're just at the current meta?
Oh yeah, I don't know.
You know what I mean?
Then I'll go.
That's what I'm saying.
Relic.
What if they're just at the current meta and not way beyond, which they should be? Because if they're not,
then it'll be Growthern and Nephilinus all over again.
Exactly, and then you're going to say, "All right, well then I'm pulling 2," because there's no point in going DG Titans.
Yeah, but if he pulls 2 relics now and they come out with the Dream War Attacker Divine Titan in 2 weeks, he's going to be like, oh, crap.
Right?
That's why, no matter what, I'm trying not to dip below 10K.
Well, yeah, because
even if I'm at 10K and they announce DG Titans, okay, I might be able to swing that in a month.
Well, let's look at it this way. Solo event coming up next week is what? Isn't the rank rewards also DGs?
Usually.
Yeah. And then there's also the event next weekend, along with this current event, that you can collect DGs. And they're probably going to offer up being able to buy DGs in the next few weeks again, like they have been in recently.
That's why I think in a month, I think it would be possible to get 5K DGs, like if you're really squeezing for it.
At what cost, though?
Oh, yeah, it'll cost you.
Sweeney Todd says, hey, Solana, if I wanted to pull for 5-star, do I pull the 5-star Divine Altar for 2K DG? Sweeney Todd, I thought you're well past that altar. I thought you've gotten at least some of the first gens Norse and stuff like that. I know you've come back after a long time, Sweeney, but I don't know. Because 2K is just going to be first gen 5 stars. They're all awesome, and if you don't have any, I do suggest pulling 1 or 2, just because you shouldn't get a duplicate. You could, but
And the Shadow Dancer's in there.
it is in there. There is 1 dud out of 6. So, but if you have none, pulling 1 is pretty much harmless. You're going to get something. There's still the Shadow Dancer, but the chances are high you're going to get something out of the 5. All of them are awesome. Oh, crap. Yo. What the heck? Wow. That's pretty ridiculous. Thank you, Val. I do appreciate your donation. That was pretty.
I don't know. I don't know why it's not letting us block. There we go. Well, there's still. They have these bots that go to every single live stream and put this crap in it.
Yeah, well, that's the first time it's happened in here, and it was quick. Is Hercules worth it? The relics look pretty good, but the title of the stream, my guess, is to pass on Hercules. Yeah, well, Jacksonville, we're not gonna sugarcoat it at this point of the stream. It's not looking good for the way he is currently in the game right now. Is it going to be changed tomorrow? There is a possibility. There is still 1 work day left in the week for the developers. It hasn't been done in the past, yes. So do keep that in mind. So I can't say that things may not change. But in his current state, he is quite underwhelming. Pisces is laughing. No, I do, Feranic. But even with the current videos that are out there by Aventador, it's not even worth my time to even address it. Now, I did even show one of Aventador's videos earlier in the stream, and it's just not looking good. So, the developers will address it tomorrow if they're going to do anything. So,
I think they're just going to call this a relic event.
right?
But it is sleazy that they didn't let us preview the Titan at all. That's not cool.
Yeah, because usually I get the Titan without the Synergy Relic. That's the usual MO. Which is, again, a lot of the reason why players would even be interested in doing the event, because the Synergy Relic makes the Titan semi-relevant. And most of the time it doesn't. But oh, and hey, I noticed Churro is in Discord. Hey Churro, do you think you might be streaming at all for this event? Just gotta put that in there real quick.
Yo, yeah, dude, I'm streaming late night tonight for sure. And then Sunday, what is it? I think 11 to 1.
Okay, nice. All right.
Yeah, little Sunday brunch time.
Nice.
With churrito.
Little churrito. Nice. Always enjoy Churro streams. If you ever do not know who I am talking about, Churro, I don't know if you're able to do so, but if somebody could post Churro's channel in the chat, I would appreciate it. Pisces, House, Vintage, anybody that possibly can. Some wrenches that I see out there. Val. Anybody that can post Churro's channel in the chat, that'd be appreciated. Thank you. But yes.
Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate the support.
Yeah, Churro does an amazing job, and he always has a nice crew of people, either in the chat and or in Discord as well, because he puts on a very DOT-friendly live streams, because when it comes down to it, what do we all want when we're playing the game? Something to listen to, especially that is also talking about the game, but also talking about real life. Because all sorts of stuff obviously is happening all around us. Whether you're, could be dealing with regular stuff or crazy stuff like this most recent storm here in the U.S. So. Thank you, Vintage. There you go. Val says we love Churro. See?
Hey, Churro.
Really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Churro was pretty disappointed last night.
What happened?
I tuned in for a Marvel stream and got it on a Titan stream.
Dude, that was such a flop, bro. Oh my goodness. Even Gaston popped in. He's like, "What's going on? What is this? Clickbait?" I was like, "Dang."
Clickbait.
Yeah. I had to change the title and the thumbnail midstream because I was like, man, this, whatever. I'm going to try again on the weekend for like a little bit. There's something was going on with the app and it froze for a while, and I was like, I'm over it.
He had to write epic fail.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed out on this. So apparently Frantic says it was good to hear Chef again last night. So Chef joined your stream, Churro?
Yeah, dude. He popped in the stream, got Discord all riled up, and we just had a nice sign of life from him, and we were just talking and just kind of catching him up. Well, not kind of, but more like catching him up with like what's going on, and obviously he had his 2 cents, and then it was fun, man. We had Prometeo, Chance, him. Scrub was joined us as well, and nice. It was nice.
Very good.
Very nice.
Very good.
Yep.
Well, thank you, Ferranic, for bringing that up. He says Chamingos were full on last night. They were full on, like as Ferranic would say. Castlemania says, I'm just grinding to 12K to finish the set. Hey, it's understandable because, of course, if you do need Pantheon Titans, there is nothing wrong with that because Pantheon Relics, as we continue to see in multiple, especially defensive builds, but multiple builds, Pantheon Relics find their ways into some of the best Relic setups. They really do. Vanessa says, Bulls might have a massive damage with solo build. The purpose of solo relics.
Aventador did a Titan build.
Did he? He did a complete solo build? Because I only saw that last third video that he put out. I did not watch the first two, unfortunately.
And Minerva took him to the middle of the mat and took a big poop on him.
Oh, the pooping.
Yeah, that was like 45 seconds, Vintage.
Oh, he just got, demolished.
He got dumpstered. I'm waiting for him to do the video of like attacking Calcor or something.
Jeez.
Check this out. I'm going to smash this sieve.
Yeah. All right. Gosh.
Take that, Baba Yaga.
Right. Oh, Baba Yaga's gonna get a reskill for Halloween.
Great.
Calling it now. Well, you need Baba Yaga for a Pantheon, so if you for the newer players that don't have Elemental Grasp, it's a good grab.
I got it. Like at 10K, it'll be Vintage's favorite Titan, Oakentar.
Oakentar. Yo, we'll see. Because Hercules is going to 4-star. Is there any other Titans that need to go to 4-star? Do we have anything else? What about what is it? What is it? Garn? Is that 2-star Berserker?
Nah, dude, Kobar.
Coria, 4-star Coria.
Yeah.
You know what? They should just do a dumpster dive event, and every 1,000 you get the worst 4-star Titan they ever made.
Hey, Christian Woods, thank you for the donation. He says, "Hey Z, can you ask?"
There's probably 150 of them.
It's true.
And it's going to be a long tournament. It's going to be a finish plus.
Jesus.
Yeah,
all the dumpster fires that you could possibly want. Christian Wood says, "Hey Z, can you ask the devs for Sobek and Helga in an event? I need it for the collection. Thanks." Yeah, Christian Woods, you just asked them yourself, but thank you for the donation. Reskill all
yeah, Helga will definitely show up. Sobek, that's kind of out there.
Well, listen, they'll offer Sobek. They'll offer Sobek as either like some what's it called? Titan for the Relics of War. You gotta pay attention to the Relics of War Titans, because that's where you'll find like a Sobek, or also you might be able to pick them up from what's it called when they do Altar of Abundance, stuff like that.
I need Jinshu.
Do you really?
Oh boy, that's going to be next spring.
Oh man, I got rid of all those.
Wait a minute, so you don't have the Devout at all? You don't even have the 2-star?
Nope.
Oh man.
No, here's what I'm thinking. We're gonna get Nergal and Jinsu in the same tournament.
That could happen.
Me too, says Val. Oh wow.
Man, Jinshu, that's Chinese New Year Titan, dude. That's like March or April.
It's the only one I need.
Yeah.
And we're getting it. And they can't disappoint us this next Chinese New Year, because if the devs are still listening, last Chinese New Year was pretty uneventful. It all seemed like a regurgitated bag of last year. So let's step it up this Chinese New Year.
It was a big bag of something.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't smell good.
Yeah, it was old Chinese food.
So you don't think I'm getting Jinsu anytime soon, huh?
I mean, they might put him as an undercard. You never know. But I mean, it's a Chinese New Year Titan now.
And Infiltrator too. Remember?
Lunar Festival. That's the official thing.
Politically correct. Thank you.
Oh.
Cormac, a 4-star Infiltrator. Toric, 4-star Titan. Why does everybody want all these Infiltrators to go up to 4-star?
We haven't had one.
I know. Infiltrators have been really lackluster.
They've ignored them.
I mean, I've been just using all my Infiltrators that I get. I just constantly put them into Berserkers.
I was hoping they'd have an infiltrator for the top Titan in this so I could use that darn iron ring token I have to grind out better.
Just so people know, Sobek is in the Void Prestige Altar.
There you go. That's a good point, too. But
yeah, I mean, Sobek's an Egyptian. Maybe they redo the Egyptians this winter. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, when's the last time you saw Sobek or Ra?
Jinshu's in the Poison Prestige Altar as well. So for those who need him, Poison Prestige Altar, there's a chance for it.
Jinshu's in the 30K pool?
Yeah.
Really? I didn't know he was in that pool. Interesting. Well, there you go, House. You just got to get some poison tokens.
I save all those tokens unless I know I'm prestiging something, because otherwise they just take up space.
Yep.
Well, you don't have to pull any of them because you always have all the Titans just sitting there in your Titan hole doing nothing.
They hang out. They have a good time, Pisces. There's nothing wrong with that.
And heck of late, did we already see
a really
Heracles
again? Cool.
You're going to have to ban him from your channel.
Yeah, I did. Again.
Oh, yeah, his webcam.
And honestly, because there's a .com in there, like, no one can put web... By the way, this goes out to the chat. If you ever attach a web link in a comment, it gets thrown in the trash. It's because of this crap. You get all this spam and all this other junk trying to get you to click on, dangerous links and so forth.
Korthan and Olmeran. Yeah.
Definitely. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, cool. I wasn't too sure. Yeah. Hey, I know I'm coming in hecka late. Did you already see if the P10 on Hercules affects the Minotaur dudes or whatever?
No. No, I'm not testing Hercules at all.
We've seen enough for Hercules for one day.
We're gonna see what happens tomorrow, because I think that the things might change.
Dude, go watch the Ventador's video where he attacks a Kronos. You'll see everything.
He's doing it with a P4, isn't he?
Yeah, well, you think the P10's going to make it that much better?
No, I want to see with the P10 if that gives that P10 skill that gives the extra 100% damage and armor to the Titan. If that affects those Minotaurs, are they considered Titans or not? Because that would give them an extra 1,000 damage and 1,000 armor.
So you're telling me people are gonna P10 this Titan?
I wouldn't unless it actually worked. That's why I would like to see if it works or not.
Do you have enough to
There was a
P10
guy
this
that
Titan?
had a P10 Hercules on his island.
This is very true, Corey. Extinction, you found one in your league? A P10?
Yeah, there was a P10. A guy had it on an island. That doesn't sound good that he's going to be a good attacker, because the guy P10'd him, probably tried it out and was like, island.
Yeah, maybe.
Sarmadeep Singh? Yeah, I agree. Achilles is still the best PP raider. Those auto troops are amazing. I always enjoyed a lot of Achilles play when it comes down to event raiding.
Everdur wants to talk to you.
Oh, man.
Seriously, if you have a Prestige 4 Everdur, it's insane.
It's literally like...
You'll put Achilles out in the shed where he belongs.
It's literally like 5 seconds.
Yeah, get the poison staff and the skid Blodnir, and it just deletes battalion units. Literally. Poof.
Yeah, I only at least P7 my Titans. P10 is a lot of food. It is. It is. It's a serious commitment past P7. New deal, Kronos for $99. Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's got, they put 3 relics. But still. In comparison, have they done a lot worse in those deals? Yes, but still highly recommend spending your money just playing the game. Enjoy yourself. P7 as well. P7 as well, Frantic. When's the last time you P7 to Titan, Frantic? Yeah, you have to be right now. Your Titan Hall's got to be as full as mine is.
P7 your Pigsy?
Your Pigsy.
Wow.
Really going harsh there. Ooh, Hyperion and Lycaon. Oh, yeah.
Those are good choices.
Good choices.
Lycaon's my boy.
Like he can raid everything in the game.
Yeah, pretty much. I couldn't get that Oceanus with the Rook, though. Time me out.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see what he did with the new relic, huh?
Yeah, I think the corrupted horde would be able to polish off the last bit of that Oceanus defense. But man, I got to see it before I spend 9,000 on it. But I'm telling you, I'm almost positive it would be a difference maker. Because corrupted horde put out a lot of damage,
especially being at P10, right?
Yeah.
Just P10 Talon, so Mike get the Bishop relic. You did not just P10 Talon. Wasted physical food.
Yeah, there's a big difference between 7 and 10 on Lycan.
Oh, yeah. The Blood Pact is crazy.
Yeah, the Blood Pact is nuts.
That's a debuff that definitely works.
All right, so because Sarmer Deep brings up a point. So how many people are doing this event? I know Vintage.
I'm doing it for the relics.
Vintage is doing it for
yeah, same here. Doing it for the relic.
Churro's doing it for the relics. House is doing it for the relic. And DGs.
Yeah.
You guys are all in the same alliance, so
this.
Pisces. You say yeah?
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Are you down? All right. Grinding all the way through?
Something like that.
Something like that. Nice. Pisces is sitting on fat stacks, so I'm sure you're doing pretty good. And we got, let's see, is that everybody in here? Darcy.
I keep trying to bribe Pisces with portal stones to come join dragons.
Oh, are you? I thought Pisces was still over there.
Yeah, I want him to stay.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Next portal surge, dude, we'll get you 20,000 portal stones.
20.
I think he dropped it.
Yeah.
He dropped the Phoenix, didn't he? Pisces in Phoenix?
Yeah, I'm in Phoenix.
Well, you're in the same alliance, but yeah. You're on the same server, too.
Oh, dude, that's right. We're on the same server.
Yeah.
Now I know who I can ping pong with, dude. Heck yeah.
Yeah. Just make sure he's awake. That's the only thing.
Oh yeah, that's never a problem.
Pisces never sleeps. Pisces never sleeps.
Yeah, dude.
Drew just knows if I'm streaming, Pisces will be there. Therefore, we can ping pong.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, man. I'm stoked. That's
All night, night shift, baby.
Here we go.
Pisces never sleeps.
Extinction says he's doing it ×2. Doing it ×2. Extinction. That means he's playing with his
Does
left.
Extinction have a mini or something?
Oh, Extinction has a mini and NTG. See, that's the thing. Extinction gets the best of both worlds. He is.
Did you hear that?
Listen.
I didn't know this.
Listen, Extinction, and it's funny
know
too
what?
because
Well,
Extinction's mini is probably better than a lot of people's main accounts.
It's better than mine, that's for sure. And I'm putting in work right now to catch up to that count.
Yeah, so Extinction, Extinction's got his main account over in War Raiders, and then he of course has his mini over in NTG War. So yeah, he gets the best of both worlds. He plays his main account with its dominant right hand, and then he plays his mini account with the left hand. So sometimes that's a little bit slower. So he can't raid as fast with the left, but he plays at the same time. What a juggling act that would be.
He's trying to keep up with Nitro.
Right.
Good luck.
Mission impossible.
Christian Wood says he
Exactly.
finished for Relics and DGs. Hey, you know what? At this point right now, especially for DGs, I know everybody hopefully scooped some DGs out of this last assault because I had the opportunity and the time to do so. I got a lot farther in this assault than I normally do. So, and bonus, I pulled a 4-star, which got me almost 100,000 points in assault just alone. So
Yeah, so I
can
actually
get you over half
completed
the
it all.
event.
yeah, it was over 100,000 points just with the one 4-star. What was that, Pisces?
I actually completed Assault this time.
Nice.
I
It's been
completed it.
ages since I ever completed one.
I did it in 9 battles.
Now, House, are you getting 3 and 4-star relics or no? Are you just
I got a 4 and a 3-star, and I stacked them, and I was getting like almost 40K a battle.
oh Jesus?
The dream.
Yeah, right. I did pull a couple of 1s, and I was like, man, I'm not getting the kind of luck that other people do apparently. But I did get the 4-star, no 3s, 2 2s.
But we've been
Does Herc suck? No, at the current moment, we don't know if everything is working absolutely properly. I will. Here you go. After I'm done streaming here, I'll jump on my test account, not live, but I'm going to jump on my test account and quick P10 the new Hercules, as long as he's on there, and as long as everything else is, relic-wise, it should be perfectly fine. And I'll quick attack with him, just to see if it's any different than Aventador's video. If for some reason it is the most groundbreaking thing I've ever seen, I will quick make a video and show it. If it is exactly identical to what it was on Aventador's video, which is what I really think is going to be the case, then I will do absolutely nothing. So that's how you'll know if there's anything really to know about it. Okay.
You can use my garrison as a guinea pig because everybody wants to know, can I beat a Minerva?
Right. So there you go.
And am I worried? No.
But I will P10 it, and I will take a look at it, and I will be ending the stream within the next 30 minutes. So, like I said, it is going to happen. Oh, look at you, Feranic. You finished the assault on main and the mini. Very nice. What was that, House?
Did you see they changed the lore on the blog?
What did they change?
It said Heracles, the champion, and now they changed it to Hercules, the 4-star paladin.
Maybe because I said last night that it didn't even recognize the fact that he changed from 3-star from 3-star to 4-star.
Yeah, but they wrote it as champion, and now they wrote it as paladin.
Interesting.
Well, isn't he a 3-star paladin?
He was a 3-star paladin.
Yeah, but yesterday when the blog came out, that said Hercules, the champion of blah blah blah
Of Olympus.
The champion.
Nice.
Okay, well, I didn't read it all. I just read where it says that. Okay, you know what?
You have selective seeing.
You know what? No, Churro, don't PP with him tonight.
No PP with Pisces.
Don't play this PP tonight.
Churro has to unmute for a quick giggle.
That's it, Pisces. Churro's playing.
House, go drink your beer.
Hey,
Go drink your beer and be silent.
Churro is going to play with Stevie B. I am. I'm drinking Zalon's favorite.
Is it a quadruple?
Nope.
Stack IPA?
Nope. 33. 33. Old Latrobe.
Old Latrobe.
Yep.
I gotta pull some lands.
It's not even made in Pennsylvania anymore.
Nope.
Go on.
I know. It's not the classic.
Dark, you doing the tourney or not? I know you like militia.
Yeah, I'm going to do this one just because, I've been talking about a 4-star Hercules forever, so I'll get him. I don't know, like I said, I'm not going to P10 him unless that P10 skill actually does something. It makes no sense. It's just so weird. It just says Titan. I'm like, oh, that's pretty lackluster for a P10 skill. That's why I'm thinking, like, if it affects those Minotaurs, though, the Gnosis Bulls, then that could be something. But
if it does, I'll let you know. If it does, I will let you know, guaranteed. All right.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Because I want to know, too, because obviously when you bring up the question like that, it's like, well, but if it doesn't do anything and it just continues to be a constant time waster for an attacker, then either something will be changed tomorrow or this is definitely a very easily skippable, if not 4,500, if not a full finish for DGs and relics. I understand all those other different aspects because some players are going to do things for a whole host of different reasons.
And possible Pantheon, too.
And Pantheon options as well, because you do want to be able to finish certain Pantheons, and I'm sure certain people always have that one Titan in this Pantheon or that one Titan in that one that they're just trying to get that last one. So
my whole thing is I wonder where this guy falls. Is he a Greek or is he Epsilon? And would they update the relics that affect that, like the all-Greek relic, the Trojan horse? It doesn't work on him, right? At least not so far.
The next time that they do something like that, they're going to be releasing more Pantheon relics. It seems like that's why. Ooh, I got the coveted 4 VP lands. Very nice.
So then does this speak badly for Zalon's Roundtable not getting new DG Titans on it then?
No, because when they do that, they will be releasing a new Pantheon relic for the new DG Titans when that happens. So that could happen before or after the DG Titans are released. But when they do release the Pantheon relic that includes Chernobog, Belobog, and the 2 new DG Titans, they will also include the those 2 new Titans in with the Zalon's Roundtable. That's how I see it happening. It's been done before like this, so it's possible.
I was wondering why they would. So then will they add in Hercules to the Trojan horse or not?
And when there's a new Pantheon, including Hercules in it, then they could easily do that because, like I said, they've already done that before for other Titans. So yeah, it's very possible.
What's good about them coming back around? I'm starting to get all the Titans back I used or prestiged away. So I'm starting to fill the Pantheon back up. So I'm only two Titans away from complete Pantheon.
Well, you have to get this one. That's the thing now, though. As long as you continue to be on a top 100 team, you're going to continue to get, you're going to continue to be able to stay up on having at least that full Pantheon collection. Let's see. Still ranked 109, but we'll see. I'll do what I have to do to get my, at least minimum 4,500, because I'm not going to miss out on that epic token. So, and I have plenty of portal stones, so.
Yeah, I have no clue where we're at.
And I got to get this C-Bus up to 40, because I think he's one of the last Titans I need for a certain Pantheon. Oh, you gotta raid Vintage's VP? Alright, you gotta... Oh, nice. Frantic, you love hitting Vintage's lands.
Oh, yeah. I got 25 ping pongs.
Oh yeah, you were also saying how the other night that nobody was hitting your VP land, so...
Right. Vintage, you better watch it. Stevie B's gonna take them all.
Yeah.
He took all mine. Capped them all.
4-star BMT has to be released soon. Loving heart, but with a nasty protective attitude. Yeah, BMT. I agree. It'd be nice. Dinner time, chorito. Alright.
So in that case, you put BMT on a VP island, and it only gives you half the normal VP.
Yeah.
Is there a translate feature on the chat?
Not that I know of.
Yeah, our Russian friend is back. I wish we could read that, partner.
Yeah, if anybody's on PC, it's a copy and paste situation, but I'm not.
I am, but I'm
radio
right.
when you need them.
Yeah, Mr. Bojangles, dig the streams. Thank you for letting me know. It's always nice to hear people's feedback in the chat, even if you don't normally have the opportunity to be able to participate either in the chat or on voice. It's always nice to hear from you. GC Carl, he says he's going to try to translate. It says extinction is the best. Extinction, that's not what it says.
No, it's
It says extinction is the best. VMT. Very nice. I hit some of these VP lands. Like, these are... Oh, the other one was 12k. That was not bad at all. House says it says, did you know Extinction has a mini? Good. 52 Heracles, barely lost P8 Beowulf, so... So Spaceballs is what you're saying is your Hercules is doing really good against the Beowulf?
Yeah, P8 Beowulf's decent.
Well, I'm thinking of Venador is using it wrong.
That's it.
I'm gonna message him.
Yeah, you're doing it wrong, dude.
What's wrong with you? It also says, did you know Extinction's mini is better than your main? Wow, all that in one, huh?
Players are waiting for tests. This one shows how he pumps titanium highly.
I think the intent is probably it's more about Hercules the Titan than the army. I mean, the P10 skill, that's definitely the case.
Possibly, right? Like I said, we'll find out later.
Yeah, we'll find out. We'll find out. Spaceballs thinks I think early videos are trash. A lot of times, that's another reason why I'm so hesitant to do anything early, is because I have to do something the very next day all over again. And it's not just the fact of doing the act of doing it all over again. It's the first one that we put out, unfortunately, is what a majority of the people watch. And a lot of the other information besides just looking at the Titan and making those decisions, I hate losing all that stuff. So I typically don't trash them. Whereas that would be an easy solution. How he pumps titanium highly. Adam Osman. It's funny though. Just the way you typed it out like that and I read it.
Remember that one. That's going up in there with asking what plinth you're on when I'm talking to Chance.
Oh God, don't get it started. He started that assault stream and he's like, I feel like I get more damage the later it goes. I'm like, it's all the same.
What plinth are you on though?
Well, he was on plinth 11 yesterday. He was wondering when he got his echo token. He kept asking me. I'm like, dude, you're not getting an echo token.
Right. Just like how Extinction has Prestige 11 Titans. I better not say that too much. People are going to be like, Extinction's Titans are Prestige 11.
Yeah, everybody's going to be messaging customer service. Why can he do it?
Yeah, why can he Prestige 11 Titans?
For Prestige 11, his castle's always bubbled.
Yeah.
Prestige 11 takes 47 Titans, so don't bother.
47 Titans. God, Zulon, you got him coming out of the woodworks tonight.
I know, it's been pretty interesting, right? Isn't it great to be a mod?
Yeah, wow. What's going on?
That's when you know you made it big. you got all sorts of crap going on.
BMT's always like throwing the hammer down.
Oh yeah. You know, when it's time to bust out the billy clubs and start throwing people out, BMT's always there.
Crowbar to the kneecaps. There's
right?
BMT.
Right?
Yeah, man. He takes out Polo for sure, immediately almost, dude.
Oh, yeah. And if he could take Speaker Face out on every stream, he would. He'd take him out at the knees. Prestige tokens. As long as it doesn't take up space in my inventory. That's all I care about. All right, what do we got? 41 stones. I'll take these stones down, and then we're going to wrap the stream. See where I'm at on souls. I've been just doing 14 at a time. Oh, not bad. 602.
You guys have a minimum on or no?
Oh, I don't know. For this event, probably something like 3,000 or 4,000. Probably. I don't know. Not going to be too high. That's why Salon gave me a wrench. Stop Grumpy Gruffalo abusing his wrench bully. Yeah, right, Speakerface? Extinction?
Whatever.
House can't
Whatever.
beat my mini. Oh.
Don't start.
What a statement.
You saw when I beat his mini, and he scribbled it out.
Did he?
Yeah, he photoshopped it and scribbled it out, and I wrote defended.
That sounds like an extinction move, all right. What a move.
Hey, I thought he was on vacation.
Oh, extinction?
Yeah, I thought he said he had the 4-day holiday. He said.
Nice extinction.
Yeah. We got Labor Day Monday.
Mm-hmm. Which my boss told me, the 70-year-old man, told me that I could, if I didn't have any plans, I could still work on Monday. I was like, it's Labor Day.
So he's just giving you the option if you really want to.
Yeah, well, I'm already working Saturday because we missed yesterday. I didn't go out.
Wow.
You didn't reply with, I could, but, you know.
Yeah, he's like, if you got plans, I'm like, I'll get back to you on it.
I turn around and ask guys, you want to work? And they're like, back towards me, out the door. See you later. Okay, take that as a no.
Man, leveling 5 stars when it's not Conquest,
It's brutal.
kind of stink.
Yeah.
That is pretty brutal.
I would have been done with it hours ago if it was Conquest.
One of my alliance mates got the Paladin chest 5-star from Kronos, and his defense number went from 195 million to 394. That's right, Carius. On Zalon stream last night, there was a Kronos with the new 5-star over 6 million. Or 600 million, yeah. It's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, it makes a huge difference, that Paladin chess piece. Yeah, no, that's all right. You still have one bone drag? Nice. What are you doing, House? Your mic keeps going off. Are you walking with your device in your pocket?
He's beatboxing.
Yeah. What are you doing, House? He's like, it's the last part of Zalon's stream. I'm going to beatbox real quick. He's snoring? I don't think he passed out. Let's see, it's 3 hours behind, so it's only, what, 7:24 in the evening for him? No, I don't think so. He at least makes it to 8 p.m.
I don't know, man. He does that early bird dinner, dude, so it's possible.
That early bird dinner. What does he have to get the reserved parking in the front? Jesus. Poor House. No, but seriously, House, can you hear me? Or no? Because I'm going to have to mute you if it doesn't stop. Right, well, I'm going to mute you for now. All right, that's not server mute. Sorry, everybody. Here, I'll do that real quick. Everybody else in Discord still has to listen to it. No, we won't do that. See you later, AB. Oh, you know what? There's somebody that it's definitely a good person to ask about new 5 stars. So, Val, did you pull any of the new 5 stars today when given the opportunity? See what she says. 50 people watching. Thank you for everybody, of course, tuning in. 54. I have always appreciate that. We'll be doing a few more battles for the event with Cerberus. I want Val to say later X, but I'll still be here. Still on the fence pulling the new 5 star? Me too. Oh, does Val now call everybody just by, like, the beginning? Like, it's just V for vintage, X for extinction, C for churro. Do I get to be called Z? That's fine. You can just, that's, last letter is the best. Best for last. But I still want to hear the answer to my question. Did you pull a new 5-star Val or no? Or are you saving? Are you holding off? I know you got some DGs where you can work with. Let's see if House is...
Hey, what was I muted for?
Okay. Yeah, no, you had something going off for a little while there.
Oh, you know what that is? The dog's right here. Was he snoring?
Oh! Well, All I could hear was a constant like noise, as if like you put your phone in your pocket and we just listened to it like click against like your keys.
No. The headphones were on the couch, so you must have heard the dog.
Oh yeah, some other people. Some people were thinking you were asleep. So
my wife she's in the other room. She just started giggling. Mm. That was the dog.
Mm-hmm. See, Extinction says, I told you, he was snoring.
No, that was Extinction the other night. It was on, literally, right in the middle of a relic. He's going 60% critical, 40% troop, and then...
Is that what happened?
Yeah, completely out like a light, and we had to mute him because he was snoring.
Wait, Chance?
No, Extinction.
Oh, Extinction, yeah. Well, he puts a lot...
He was talking... Hey, he was talking about a relic, and then less than 10 seconds later, he was asleep and snoring.
Man, he loves this game. You know? He goes all out. Any news on DG Titan or 2? Any idea on ETA? Matthew Baker, I would say... we only have like another week's worth of calendar right now, so let's see what happens next week on the blog and or info on the calendar. Next week would be a good kind of idea of what's obvious, if we get a nice update on the calendar, see what's going on maybe in the next 4 to 6 weeks. After that, I mean, if they don't have anything in there that just remotely looks like a possible something going on, or they don't say anything in the blog next week about new DG Titans at this point, still could be a while. I don't want to say that it's right around the corner until we actually see some more info dropped about it. Matthew Baker says, I have 22 DGs and I don't know what to do. All right, well, Matthew Baker, with those 22K DGs, can you skip 9 off? Let's see. That leaves you with 13.
13. He's in a good spot.
13's still not bad, Matthew Baker, because you still have time to make some of that back if you were trying to do DG Titans. If you don't care about DG Titans, then that's relics. Here you go. Pick up one of these relics. Now, which one should you go for? If you did decide to go the relic route, it would be more, hey, what Titans do I have that are in the... I would say go for the current meta Titans that are out there. Which ones of them do you have in a high prestige situation, or you have enough food to make them a high prestige situation, so that you can benefit from these new 5 stars. Otherwise, you may have a bug relic, or you may have a... mostly bug relics, because they're just a smaller step down from what we're looking at currently right now. But if you are only working with maybe Norse relics, maybe a golden relic or 2, and the original 5 stars, then maybe instead of picking out a bug, you want to jump up and actually grab one of these new ones for 9K, because in my opinion, I'm not going to go for Scorpion now. I'm going to go for the King. Because why spend the 7K when I can get 9 and get something that is going to be better than the Scorpion? But if you already have Scorpion, maybe you want to look at some of the other 5-star relics that are out there in the other classes. You care about the DG Titans? Okay, well, if you do, then I would still stay in a holding pattern until we know more about these next 4 to 6 weeks that are coming up. If they release any kind of calendar stuff, especially next week. If they did this week, I'd be surprised, because that would be tomorrow. So I don't think that will be the case. So, House, have you finished already?
No, man, I'm 19K, I think.
19K. Now, are you going to chill at 22 and just ride it out?
Well, I stopped because I had to level up Minotaur.
Oh, did you now?
It was the last one to get that Trojan horse.
The Trojan horse is sick. You saw it.
Yeah, but
You saw it used properly.
I know, Zon, but God, I had all these. Re-leveling them is horrible.
So have you learned your lesson, House?
I have. I'm saving one of everything now.
Mm-hmm. Especially new stuff.
God.
Especially new stuff.
I think I'll probably get Hercules and then just probably grind with it. I'll have tokens, plenty of tokens left, but...
Aresborn says, Hi, Salon, since there is all this lore about Nexus, do you think he will be one of the DG Titans? I figure he needs to be one of the strongest Titans in the current meta. Who are you referring to, Aresborn? You talking about...
The Nyx, I think.
If you're talking about Nyx... That's what it still appears to be, but we still don't really know. Or could that be something that's going to be rolled out in the next set of Meta Titans? Yeah.
I just
I want to float a conspiracy theory. I want to float an irresponsible prediction.
Go ahead.
It is possible that Nyx is going to be a divine titan, and we only get a divine attacker.
And no defender.
But what if it's both, Vintage?
What if you could use it for both?
What if Nyx is both, offense and defense, the best of both worlds?
Basically like an insane Osiris?
Yeah.
Yeah, possible.
What if you get the option to choose which Nyx you want? An offensive or defensive one?
What if like it's some ability to offense or defense changed on whatever 5-star relic you put on it?
So if you put an attacking one, it'll be ×2 on attack, but if you put a defending one on, it'll be ×2 on defense. That makes it better than giving you two different versions, I think. Because then you could just change it up as is based on your 5-star.
Yeah. And it would kind of go along with how these chess pieces are kind of...
Although, what dictates what a first-gen 5-star is, attack or defense?
I think maybe just immediate... I don't know, that's true.
I want to add to these irresponsible predictions.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I think we're going to see Nexus come as the pinnacle of the Halloween event. And so we're going to have a full Nexus Energy October with Halloween, Bone Dregs, etc.
Oh,
with because
they owe us a good
Osiris.
They owe us a good Halloween event too. Yeah, we know.
They owe us a good Halloween. But I think Nexus will fall in the Halloween meta with all the other OG Void reskilled. Just saying.
Shy says, I'm waiting on the next set of DG relics. I hear the artwork is sick. If you haven't seen Shy's DG relics, they're posted in my Discord.
Legendary.
They are legendary.
Those were legendary.
Shy, if you wouldn't mind reposting a screenshot of that in my Discord, people would have to scroll up quite a bit, I think, to find the last.
It's worth it.
Yeah, it's very worth it, Shy. Thank you, if you please would. It's very good.
I want to give one more shout out to Darth Shigong's irresponsible prediction of the Excalibur being the relic for this meta, like the mage staff. I think it was brilliant. You're totally right, Darth.
It'd be interesting. I like Vintage kind of added on to that, saying it'd be interesting if it was like one of the first, basically like anyone could use it. So it's not dependent on class. Like it's just a 5-star relic that any Titan can use, universal.
Oh, that'd be so dope.
Not as good as that umbrella one.
Yeah, the umbrella.
Umbrella.
It was,
race car. Race car is my favorite.
Race car.
I don't know,
Dude, if they did that, if they're
awesome boat, awesome
Oh
boat,
my
awesome. So I mean,
Awesome.
it's in the team, dude.
But Darth, can you please make a video of the Hey Brand New Leak? Can you please?
Yeah. I would. Yeah.
Do a brand new leaks video.
Yeah.
I think I might have that Tony, dude.
Bro, if we got that from the devs, man, you get me to actually. I'd spend money just to pull one of those.
Yeah. And let it be exactly that artwork too. Don't change it. Don't change the artwork at all.
Oh my god, dude! Race car,
Well, wasn't one of them just straight up tree?
Oh, I can't remember. Dude, we have so many posts in your feed. I can't even find it.
I know.
I thought one was bird.
Oh, here it is.
That one was bird.
Tall tree, amazing umbrella, great bird.
Great bird.
For me, fast car. When I saw fast car, I laughed so hard, dude.
Yeah, see, it brings me back in the day with the South Park episode when they were making fun of Pokemon really bad, and they were going through all the different ones, and they of course had a bunch of made up names, and as they were going along, they were like blah 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 shoe, and it was literally just a shoe, with its laces untied. It was so funny, just to make a point about how ridiculous some of the stuff can be sometimes.
Dude, my favorite South Park one was the one they did Make Love Not Warcraft. That's all about World of Warcraft.
I haven't seen that one. I didn't watch that one.
Awesome.
Yeah,
it's so good.
Yeah, that's right, Shai. You know what I'm talking about.
The Scientology one. The Scientology one's my favorite.
You know which one I'm talking about, Shai. And of course, they even go back. One of my favorite things to do just in any kind of general comedy is going back to stuff just randomly later. And out of all the characters on South Park, they're just all talking about like their favorite one, all their favorite ones of these, Pokemon ripoffs. And of course, Mr. Garrison's like, my favorite one is Shoe. It's like, come on, you got to be kidding me. Oh.
See, it would have been cool if you went with for alliteration, and all that stuff. I mean, maybe unbelievable umbrella,
Ooh, a bodacious boat.
Bodacious boat.
Badass bird.
Badass bird.
Yeah, badass bird.
Right.
Dude, right?
2%'s good, tall tree. But for me, the fast car is just, it could be cool car. But fast car is so great. I just picture this kid, Dad, I want that fast car over there. I want that fast car.
Oh, well, it's not so much fast car. It's I want that, what's it called? Because all kids want Teslas now. It's the cool thing.
I know,
because if you're a YouTuber between the ages of, 18 and, 25, you have a Tesla because you want to make sure that all your little kids that love your channel are going to be super impressed with how successful you are in life.
It's insane, dude. Mm-hmm. My kids get more excited looking at Tesla than at Lamborghini.
Yeah,
crazy.
It's very nuts how influential all of these YouTubers are, and to be honest with you, a majority of them are complete idiots.
My kids don't even watch other shows now. All they watch is YouTube.
And believe it or not, the number one career that young kids are interested in and want to be, it's not doctor, it's not lawyer, it's YouTuber.
It's Zalani Sop.
It's YouTuber.
That's what it is.
It's YouTuber.
So Zalan, you're every kid's dream.
Which is kind of nuts because when I of course talk about YouTube and all around my daughter, which is 9, and my stepson who is 12, and whenever I talk about it, they're all like, "Oh, YouTube," because they're all super excited about it. So
yeah, my kids are excited when I'm on with my YouTube friends. So I tell them, Dad, can we listen to your stream? I'm like, no, you're not listening to the Churro stream. Mm-hmm. You can't not listen.
Yeah, it's banned.
Chance would give him nightmares.
I'm thinking of abilities for some of these new divine relics he's got here, like the fast car. It could give you 2 times an attack. It'll call it midlife crisis. You know,
Oh snap! Why you gotta make these so good, Dark? Stop making me want these.
Right?
freaking
Yo, Super Sun though.
Midlife crisis.
Super Sun. You might be getting in on some natural motion IP right there though. That looks like one of the relics we already have, right? Blazing Sun.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Uh-oh. One of those Helio relics.
Yeah, you gotta watch out. Touching on some IP
Super
right
Sun.
there.
Invoke melanoma.
Yeah.
And I love
Ooh, yeah, straight up skin cancer. There you go.
Yo, you could change
that's
the
what-
Amazing Umbrella to Broken Umbrella.
Will you say that again?
Broken Umbrella, you know? Or Fallen Tree.
Just rain. Rain everywhere.
Yeah, Fallen Tree. Or
you
Disease.
gotta make this you gotta make this more relevant to the now. We gotta have like maniacal mask, and it's like a freaking mask.
Yeah.
You know, and it would actually show up on your Titan.
Well, I like the midlife crisis. I think like a menopause spell. It breaks out your
And the
Titan
fast
in a
car
hot
could
flash.
be a Miata with like a guy in midlife crisis.
Yeah, midlife
Yes.
crisis, dude.
Midlife
then,
crisis
like,
Miata.
Botox.
No,
Botox
not
bad.
no, not
Botox
a
gone bad. Yes.
not a Miata, American Ferrari,
Oh.
which is a
Corvette.
Pontiac Fiero. No, that's a Pontiac Fiero.
Fiero. I haven't heard of these.
Yeah, you guys, that's an American Ferrari.
We have Botox. We have.
If you want to know what we're all talking about,
You gotta
too.
get macular degeneration in there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh snap! Got vintage off mute.
Mm-hmm.
That's the big one right there.
These relics are all chilling.
Active
These were all
degeneration.
posted by Shy on my Discord, so I am going to wrap the
one
stream. It's actually
called
went a little
back
longer
pain.
than I wanted to
Back
anyway.
pain.
Back pain medication. All right.
Arthritic knees.
Yeah, arthritic knees. Yeah.
Amazing Umbrella. It can cause extra damage if you open it indoors.
Oh yes.
Oh, it's like a curse.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Cursed umbrella.
Mm,
Yes, dude.
yes.
Tall ladder.
Part of the lore.
Oh, dude.
underneath
Tall,
it.
And
tall
fast
ladder.
car. If you have it equipped, you get double damage against you if someone attacks you with a great bird because it craps all over your car if it came out of the car wall.
Dude,
Mm.
the bird crap's the best. There it is, man.
Ugh. So that
Dude, the possibilities are cool, man.
So that
Endless.
counters
Dark,
fast car.
new
I
game.
see how this is working. All right. All
I
right,
like how
DOT
this-
community. I'm going to go test that out real quick. I'll see if anything is actually any different. And then, Ether. Oh my gosh. Real quick before I get off here. The Big Easy has graced us with his presence. Ether, thank you for joining.
Snap.
Ether, I'm hoping you're doing. I hope you're doing well. Bo is down in Louisiana right now, and I truly hope that everything's okay for you. So, because of course, out of all the people that I know on the DOT community, specifically Ether in the Big Easy, of course, is someone who always it does come to mind whenever I hear anything about there. Okay, you're great. That's what I like to hear. All right, DOT community. I do want to thank Val, Christian Woods, Extinction, Saris as well for all the donations on the stream tonight. I do appreciate that. It is extremely helpful for the future of this channel. And what time is Churro stream? Late night tonight. So what is it now? 10:47. So probably within the next 3 hours, 4 hours, something like that. So, all right, DOT community, I will talk to you all again very soon. Have a good one.